Hi, welcome to another one of our Dr. Foot videos. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the importance of strength and conditioning for anybody that partakes in any type of sporting activity. That could be running, playing football, badminton, squash, tennis, rugby, cricket, any type of sporting activity that you do. You should be doing some strength and conditioning work to prevent you from having any injuries that could keep you out of doing what you love to do and to improve your performance. Now, when I tell runners that I would recommend some strength and conditioning to them, they think I want them to look like this. You wish you could look this good. Well, I wish I could look this good. This is actually a podiatrist based in Kent. He's a bodybuilder and a podiatrist. So if you've got any sporting injuries, go and see him. He's even better than me. That's saying something. So I'll put his website address down here. But no, I'm not talking about bodybuilding. I'm talking about making certain structures in other parts of your body stronger to give you more stability. Now, strength and speed will give you more power, but power without control can lead to injuries, which is why it's very important that we can strengthen other structures around your body to prevent any type of sporting injury. Now, strength and conditioning can reduce overuse injuries by around 50%. Don't take my word for it. Let's look at the research. Now, this should be interesting because I struggle with trying to remember research. The first one I'm going to look at is Lawrenson et al. I think 2013. They did a systematic review. I think they had 25 trials. 26,000 people were in these trials, and they found that they were able to reduce running injuries by a third and overuse injuries by 50% by doing strength and conditioning. That's great, isn't it? Just by incorporating some strength and conditioning programs within their weekly program, within their weekly routine. Now, another review was done by Blagrove. I have to put the reference up. As I said, I struggle to remember all these reviews. That was done in 2018. That was another systematic review. They found they were able to improve running economy by about 5%, which is great. Now, when I talk about strength and conditioning work, I need to talk about the different types of strength and conditioning work. So we've got heavy resistance training. When I'm talking about heavy resistance training, I'm talking about things such as squats, deadlifts, things that involve multiple joints, and you get a lot of bang for your buck. However, as Liam would tell you if he was here, these are the two exercises where you are most likely to get injured if you're not doing it with correct form. It's really important that if you do squats and deadlifts, you use the right kind of form. And there's other types of heavy work, working on the calf muscle, especially heavy calf exercises, sitting calf raises. If you can get your calf stronger, we know you will prevent a whole load of injuries. Your soleus which is the muscle that sits deep inside your calf, it takes about 4 to 6 times your peak body mass as you're running, which is a lot. So if it's not strong, then you will have to compensate in different structures, such as the knee, which is one of the reasons why people can get knee pain if you haven't got enough strength in your soleus. Another muscle which we really should look at is the gluteus medius, which sits on the outside of your thigh. It takes, I think, I'm trying to remember this off the top of my head, about 4 to 6 times your body weight in peak force. It also needs to be strong. Other types of training include explosive training. So we're talking about box jumps rather, and other types of explosive training. Then we've got plyometric training. So we're looking at depth jumps, skipping, hopping, other types of exercises. Now, when it comes to exercise and strength and conditioning, it's not a one size fits all. It needs to be tailored for the individual, and it needs to be tailored upon your current capacity. Now, I made a video earlier about load and capacity, and if you don't have enough capacity, which meaning that your muscular strength, and if you put too much load into it, you will get an injury. So that your strength and conditioning program needs to be tailored to you. We need to work out your 1 rep max. Now, your 1 rep max is an exercise that you can do with the correct form, which is really important, and the maximum rep that you could do with that. So if, for example, you can do, I don't know, 50 kg with a particular exercise, and you can only do 1 rep with good form for that, we would reduce that and we would get 60 to 70% of your 1 rep max, and we would build around it. So we need to look at the amount of sets that you're doing, the amount of reps that you're doing, your 1 rep max, the amount of time that you're spending under tension. So I don't want you, I tell my patients, I don't want them to do it quickly. I want them to feel that they have got that structure under tension. So you can't just run through your exercise unless you're doing an explosive exercise. This is where it's really important. So if you're doing some type of plyometric work, then yeah, you do need to do that. I also look at the amount of time in between sets and the amount of time that you're spending doing that set. So you have to build all of this around a strength and conditioning program. If you have any doubts, go and see a strength and conditioning coach, or go and see a podiatrist or an MSK physiotherapist that can give you further guidance around how to build a strength and conditioning program that is appropriate to your needs. If you work on other structures, trust me, you will prevent many potential sporting injuries. Now, I've just touched upon this. This is something that I need to make multiple videos, and hopefully, if I can get myself down to Kent, me and Liam will actually make a couple of videos regarding strength and conditioning for athletes, because there's so much we can talk about regarding the type of exercises that we should do. Like, for example, I'll give you an example, patellofemoral joint pain. Patellofemoral joint pain, which is called runner's knee. Dr. Simon Lack's done a lot of work on this. We know that proximal control is really important. So if you strengthen your hips, your glute med, it will really help. If you strengthen your quadriceps, it will really help to offload pressure. For years and years, we thought we should only strengthen the VMO, which is the vastus medius oblique. But now we know that we need to strengthen the entire quadricep muscle. We also know that we need to strengthen the calf muscle complex and the deeper structures there. And orthotic can also help. So there's been some research done around this. But what exercises do you pick for what type of patients? Like, as I said to you before, it's not a one size fits all. So I need to go through these exercises, and I need to go through a lot of strength and conditioning with you in the future. Hope you found this video helpful, and I shall speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.